What's up guys, and welcome to a new YouTube video. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I want to talk about a topic that is being asked by a lot of people. To me a little bit, but I know it's being asked just in general to Google, to the people's mentors on YouTube, and it's the topic around what to do in a recession, and particularly how do I think? Like, what do I do? How should I handle this? I'm not gonna go there because there's a million rabbit holes I could go down here, and I'm honestly learning about this myself because this is my first recession in business, and so I've been doing some digging, and because I had the same questions, I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I need to focus on? At what angle do I need to approach this from? And there are two pillars that I want to talk about today to give you really simple, really quickly. If you haven't made these mindset shifts already, this will help you do so. So in regards of handling a recession, and by the way, I don't know how bad it's going to get. I'm not sure anyone knows for a fact how bad it's going to get. A lot of people think they have a very good idea. I'm not sure what's true and what's not. It could get bad, and there's a chance that maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure, but in this video, I want to talk about what to do in the case that it does, but these pillars will also serve you even if it doesn't get that bad. Pillar number one, I've heard this from Tony Robbins. I've heard this from Jim Rohn. In fact, I think Jim Rohn taught this to Tony Robbins for the first time. A bunch of different top guys are saying the exact same thing right now, which is if you want to make more money, especially in a recession, you need to become higher value in the eyes of the marketplace. Tony Robbins says something which is quite profound, which is all of our souls are equal, but we are not all equal in the marketplace. So a lot of people think that just because their intentions are good, or they want good for the world, or they think they have a good idea, they deserve to be compensated for those things. But those things mean nothing unless you're valuable in the marketplace. So this will obviously be tailored mainly to entrepreneurs, but also as an entrepreneur, a person within the company. So if you have a product or service, think about how it can become higher value. Alex Hormozi has a great value equation. If you haven't checked out Hormozi's stuff, I'd recommend it. If you're an entrepreneur, there's no way in hell you haven't seen his stuff. But if you haven't, check him out. This is his IG, this is his website. And there's some great trainings there, a lot of great resources. And I'd recommend getting his book, $100 million Offers, because it's simply just a work of art. One equation that he has in the book and also on his website and his trainings that he has, which is this value equation. The equation of value in the marketplace. And it works like this. On the top side of the equation is your ideal avatar's desired outcome that is multiplied by the perceived likelihood that you'll be able to generate that outcome for them or to help them generate it. And that is divided by the effort and sacrifice on their end it will take, as well as the time delay to actually see their desired results. And this equation is a bit of a rabbit hole, but I just wanted to present it to you guys to give you something to think about, where you want that number, the value equation, to be as big as possible, right? So that would include minimizing the denominator, increasing the numerator as much as you possibly can. So again, I would highly recommend checking out Alex's stuff if you want more information on that. That is kind of a more of a mathematical way to think about increasing your value in the marketplace and how you can increase the value of your business in the eyes of the market. This will be imperative, especially heading into a recession, because if people are making just price-based decisions about whether they should do business with you, the person who's selling the service for cheapest is going to win. So you have to stand out, you have to provide the value that no one else is going to provide, and you have to really own your specific niche. You have to be in what Alex calls a category of one. So again, the value equation will help you organize your thoughts around that. Again, check out Alex's trainings, check out his book. I'll leave it there for this video. In addition, the concept of becoming higher value. This includes who you are as a person. So not just your business, but become higher value in your skills, in your education, in your leadership capabilities, in your habits, in your discipline, in your communication skills. Become higher value. Start to develop these on a daily basis. Start to work on them, start to read books, start to learn about it, start to just develop these skills that matter a lot, because the extent to which you develop yourself is the extent to which you'll succeed in business. And again, this is definitely applicable for a recession, but also just applicable in general. So start to think about what skills, personality traits, beliefs, identity shifts, or mindset shifts do you need to start making to level yourself up as a person. So that was a bit of a general spiel on becoming higher value, both on the side of your product or service and on the side of just your personal growth. And this doesn't just apply to entrepreneurs. If you're an entrepreneur, you're working within an organization, you can ask yourself these same questions. Ask yourself, how can I be higher value to my boss, to the manager, to the CEO? How can I take my level of service to them to a higher level? How can I help my company succeed? How can I go above and beyond for the people I'm working with and the results we're looking to accomplish as a culture? They say that a person who does more than they're paid for is eventually paid for more than what they do. So start giving to your organization. start being higher value in the ways that you think are applicable. And again, if you increase your communication skills, if you start leading, even though you may not be in a leadership role, these things will be noticed by your boss. And if they're making cuts, they're going to keep the most valuable people, right? So make sure you're thinking about this with intention. So again, that's just a little tidbit on how you can become higher value in the marketplace, within a company, and with your personal growth. All three of those are rabbit holes. I just literally just wanted to bring it to your attention to start thinking about how can you become higher value in the marketplace? How can you become higher value with your self-growth, or if you're within an organization as well? That's pillar number one for this particular video. Pillar number two, and I heard Graham Stefan talk about this. I'll link his YouTube down there as well. When he was asked what to do about a recession or something of that nature, he said something to the effect of work twice as hard and spend half as much. So spend half as much on, all the non-necessities, but work twice as hard. A lot of times people enter recessions based on what I've been hearing, or just times of fear in general, with contraction, energetic contraction. So instead of thinking about doing more and making moves and taking risks, you're saying, I'm gonna do less, I'm gonna be safe, I'm gonna do this. And it's a very understandable human tendency that we have, but the fact of the matter is that's really not gonna serve you all that well. If you're trying to build something, if you're trying to build a vision, you need to stay aggressive, continue to double down in the ways that make sense. This doesn't mean go be stupid and continue spending a bunch of money and make risks that are just out of the park, but be aggressive in ways that make sense. Work twice as hard with building your personal brand, with building your business, with building your team, with helping your clients. Work twice as hard on yourself. Be twice as disciplined with your routines. The punchline here is multiply everything that you're currently doing that serves you by 2 and decrease the things that don't serve you by half. Just double down, triple down on the things that you know work. Triple down on the things that you know are going to develop you and are going to grow your business or grow your value within your organization. Double down, work hard. No matter what anyone says around you, people around you might be telling you to chill. They might be saying, oh, what's the point? Why are you doing this? Or you shouldn't be doing that. Don't listen to them. Work hard, go nuts. This is a chapter where you need to grind. And the reason why is because in the next 3, 5, 8 years, the general consensus is that there is an immense opportunity to build generational wealth. So everything is going to be on sale. This is the truth of the market. The truth of a recession is that for those that are ready, it's an immense opportunity because everything's on sale. Companies are on sale, stocks on sale, and you can buy these things and easily multiply your money over the course of a few years if you're prepared for it, if you're sitting in cash. And the way to build cash is by becoming higher value in the marketplace, by having higher perceived value with your business so you can generate more business. And the way to do this is by working twice as hard to actually think about how can I become higher value, deploying the discipline to do all the habits, to go hard. So I hope that made sense. Again, this is not so much an in-depth video as just a little spark to get your attention funneled in the right direction with how can I develop my value in the marketplace, how can I improve myself, and then working twice as hard at both of those things. I think that those, whether it's a recession or not, are gonna serve you in your quest to fulfill your max potential. So again, my intention was to just divert your focus into those lanes, and then you can think about, okay, how does this apply to me? How do I need to develop right now? What could I do with my business? How could I work twice as hard? What do I need to stop spending on? And I think that when you're in this mindset, it will help you, again, whether we're heading into a recession or whether it's not going to be that bad. And again, I'm honestly not too educated on the ins and outs of a recession and all the implications it has in the global economy and macroeconomics. So a lot of this is just regurgitating the main mindset tips that I've heard over and over and over from the most successful people on planet Earth, dead and alive, regarding these exact instances. And I can include a couple of YouTube videos that I personally learned from in order to really adopt this mindset myself, just so that you don't have to take my word for it. You can hear the guys that originally said it, probably a much more eloquent manner. But without further ado, guys, I hope this brought you a little bit of value. Feel free to message me if this resonated with you, or maybe you're already in this mindset, or if I can help you in any way or support you in any way in helping you get clear on how this could apply to you. Feel free to let me know. Always happy to help. My door is always open for you guys. And without further ado, again, I hope this brought you value. Shout out to you if you're staying here all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.